pilot.
Hey G.I. Joe fans, welcome back to DESTRO'S Desk. I'm Rob, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new Cobra Snow Serpent. And I have two questions for this unboxing for Hasbro. Is this the best G.I. Joe figure we have gotten to date in the Classified series? And does this figure hold up as the best Snow Serpent we've ever got from Hasbro? So sit back, let's unbox this together, let's figure this all out together, and let's just see what the outcome is. Alright, as usual, we're going to take a look at this box. This is a deluxe size box, so it is a few inches wider to hold all these accessories and great things we got coming with this figure. As you can see, we have the nice big photo on the front of the action figure in action on the ski slopes, and in the background here I think we've got a picture of snow job, so we know that figure's coming. It already has been released. Another one I gotta get my hands on, but for now this guy is looking pretty sweet. We've got the art picture here again. Fantastic picture. This artwork that they're using for these plastic-free boxes, I think these art pieces are fantastic. As you can see, we've got a ton of stuff to open up in this one. A ton of accessories, tons of weapons. This guy has got it all. And as you can see on the bottom, we have the Cobra Snow Serpent. We have the Cobra logo by Hasbro. And on the side, we'll take another look at that artwork, which again is fantastic. We have the Snow Serpent with that wolf headpiece on. He is number 93 in the series, so we're up almost to 100 now. And on the back, where we see everything that comes with this guy, figure standing at 6.4 inches tall. We've got a great look here of the head sculpt. We've got another look here of the parachute pack that is looks like it's molded onto the figure, and we've got a ton of accessories and weapons. I think this may be one of the first ones that we've ever had this much stuff come with it. So what a great looking figure. I cannot wait to get this open. I've wanted to get this open for a few days now, but I'm waiting to bring this to you and we'll do this all together. So let's get this guy opened up and let's see what it's all about. All right, as I open this guy up, we're gonna show you some of the other versions of the Snow Serpent that's been out over the years. We've got the version 1 from the G.I. Joe Real American Hero line back in the 80s. There's a Snow Serpent there, so we'll look at that. We will also take a look at the 25th anniversary Snow Serpent. I actually have one of those. I'll show it to you mint on card. And yeah, and then we'll get this guy opened up. This deluxe size box is actually kind of hard to do in this light box, but I think we'll be okay. So right out of the box, there's the serpent right there, looking good in the old cardboard coffin. And we have the extra large weapons and accessory case showing the Snow Serpent, showing that it's number 93, and we got the good old Cobra logo there on the front. I think these, I'm going to actually start saving some of these. I think these would be good for the shelf. We can set them up in behind, maybe sit some or stand some figures on it, whatever. But I think I'm going to start saving some of these. All right, let's get this pack opened up. We have got two bags of accessories and weapons. We'll do that more. Let's just see here what we got. Alright, in this pack we have got the wolf headpiece, which looks pretty good. We'll look closer at that. And in this one we have the looks like a wolf cape. Lots of fur on there. There's a peg on there. It'll peg in his back, and there's a hole probably for the backpack, but we'll take a close look at that. And in the other pack we've got some stuff in here. It is a heavy bag. And man, there is a lot of stuff. Wow. Alright, so we've got that cape piece there. And we've got the headpiece. And we've got a ton of stuff. Alright, so first off, we have got this Cobra snowboard, which looks wicked. It's in a whitish gray plastic. We've got a white Cobra logo on the front there. On the underneath side, we have that Snow Serpent logo on there. It looks like it's got some mountains. It's got some snow-covered mountains. There's a snake on there. Looks like it's over a bit of a snowflake. So that's a great looking logo they've got for this guy. And we've also got the white and gray camouflage on the bottom of that. So that's awesome. We got the 2 spots to peg into his feet. So that looks like that will stay on there snugly. So that's a great piece right there. Then we've got more for the snow theme. We've got these 2 snowshoes, and it looks like again the foot will just slide in there and peg in. There's some grip texture on the bottom there. This is all molded in that same grayish white plastic. So we've got the snowshoes, and then we get into some of the weapons. Now this bazooka, we've seen this before. It actually came with bazooka or a rocket launcher, or whatever you like to call it. Molded in black plastic. The strap here that's molded is in a very dark blue. It almost looks black, but it is a dark blue color. Some paint apps on the side there. It looks like for some cushioning on the side of that, holding it up on your shoulder so you don't get any recoil of this thing popping off the side of your head or anything. So there is the bazooka. For the backpack, we've seen this backpack before. This was the same style backpack, again, that came with bazooka. This one is molded in the black plastic, and we've got that whitish gray paint app on there for the bag or the pouch that's on that. The rockets for the rocket launcher sit in here, same thing with that we had with bazooka. So we got 4 of these bombs, or sorry, rockets will all fit in, just like we saw with bazooka. Hasbro sure likes getting full use out of all their molds, that's for sure. But that's all was molded in a gray plastic. There's no paint apps on the rockets. But so there is the backpack. We've got some guns. We've got this style machine gun, all molded in just a plain flat black plastic. There is some bend to these, but it's a little better where it's not bent or anything like that. So that looks good, and I believe there is a magazine right here that'll fit right in there nicely. So there you go. There is the Snow Serpent machine gun. We've also got this blaster, which looks great. It's got holes in the hole in the front there for any blast effects, if you have any blast effects laying around. We haven't seen too much of that with any of the classified figures, just those that Viper 3-pack mainly. But this is a great looking blaster. Got a scope on the top. I believe this is also, this has also got a magazine that will plug in to the bottom. So that looks good. I really like that gun. That's a good looking gun. And more guns. We have got 2 handguns. So they're both the same, molded in black plastic. So those look pretty good there. They do have some flex to them, but they're solid enough for this. There's not too much bend. And last but not least, we have a knife. And again, this is just molded in a flat black plastic with no other paint apps. It'd be nice if they would have maybe painted the blade. So it looks like they've saved some costs with this guy with reusing some of the accessories, and also they've not put very many paint apps so far that I can see on any of these accessories. So some cost cutting there. I guess to make this figure here in Canada was $47.99. So I guess to keep the cost down a little bit, not be up over 50. And we have this piece here that pegs into the back of the bazooka, kind of an opening there for putting in if you want to put rockets in there. Otherwise it just stays shut. So we got that, and there also is one more piece. We have the goggles. So there's the goggles that comes with. These look like a new sculpt. They're not like the Vipers or anything that they have. This is a nice sculpt on that. There is a very, very dark, you can almost not even notice it, but there is a dark blue paint app on the goggles there. It does look good. So yeah, so far a little disappointed. Not too many paint apps on any of this stuff. Got to keep the cost down somehow. So anyways, I think we paid a little extra for this the headpiece, which is the wolf. Should we think that might be timber? You never know. Snake eyes lose timber to a snow serpent. Not too sure, but that definitely looks like a wolf. There's some nice paint apps on this actually. There's some on the claws. We have the teeth, the fangs. You can even see the gums there in that pink color. We have a painted, the nose is painted black on the snout. So like that headpiece, that really looks good. Black eyes in there. So that looks really neat. I like that. So that's different. That's nice to have. And as I was showing before, we got lots of texture, lots of fur put into to this cape piece. It's actually got some weight to it, so there is some effort went into that. It looks really well sculpted. There's a peg on there to peg into the figure's back, and then there's also another hole on there to peg in the backpack. So looks like everything can be put on to this figure, which is great. So having said that, let's get this figure out and we will have a look at him. All right, let's take a look at the Snow Serpent himself. I'll tell you, this figure has definitely got some weight to it. They definitely put some extra plastic into this one because he's got some weight, that's for sure. So taking a look at this guy at the top, we have a brand new head sculpt for the Snow Serpent in the Classified series, which looks really good. There's that side view. It's we got a white helmet, some gray earpieces on the side. We've got those glasses that we see on the kind of signature glasses on these snow serpents, and we got the black breathable face mask there, all protection for the frigid cold temperatures in the Arctic. So we've got head movement left and right, up and down pretty good. There's a little bit of articulation on the neck also for some movement. Good movement there. He's got this big scarf around him of more fur, another fur piece to keep him warm around the neck there. Then we come down to the arms. Again, we got lots of this texture on here of to look like fur. Got it on the shoulders. We got it down on the forearms and the gloves. So there's definitely lots of weather protection there. Something different too is this molded in this parachute harness and parachute on the front. This is looks like it's a separate molded piece, but it is attached to the figure, so it does not move. And that is in a kind of a navy blue, dark blue. I think that was just molded in that color. That was not painted. Also on the arms, we've got the Cobra logo on the left arm, and we've got that logo again on the right arm, showing that Snow Serpent logo, which is cool there. Looks like we got some zippers. I think that looks like it's a zipper on there for a zippered pocket on both sides. There's also a pouch molded in both sides of the arms of his jacket. Ab crunch, he does not really at all. There is not, maybe just a tiny bit of an ab crunch, mostly because it's not a lot of movement because of the parachute pack on the front there. A little less movement there. Again, we got the straps going down his pants underneath, all part of that parachute. And then moving down, we've got these big old snow pants that he's got on. You can tell they're thick because they just look bigger on the body, on the leg sculpt. Two pockets on the thighs, pocket on both sides there, pockets on the bottom, down by the ankle or down by the boots. So he's got lots of pockets. We've got, looks like, two holsters, one on each leg, both covering up that thigh twist cut there. So we know those two handguns will go on either side, which is cool. As far as the feet, I'm not sure if these are supposed to look like shoes or boots. Kind of look like shoes, but if it is the boots, we got the pant legs coming over top to keep all that snow out, so that's looking good. Nothing crazy with the shoes though, or the boots. Not a lot of detail. No paint apps, extra paint apps on there, so maybe we could have done a little more there, but that's all we got for that. So articulation, so it looks like they did a good job with the shoulders. With these extra pieces, there's been a few figures I've reviewed lately that any that have any extra parts around their shoulders, any extra protection. The arms don't necessarily want to extend all the way up like that, but they've done well on this one. That comes to a complete T perfectly, so that's good. We got the bicep cut there. We've got the double jointed pinless elbows, and same with this both sides. And we've got the bicep twist there. We've got the pinless elbows. Like I said, a little bit of an ab crunch, but not too much. Looks like these pants look good. They're a little bit thicker up into the crotch piece there, but we got that thigh twist covered up by those holsters. We've got the double jointed pinless knees, which are extremely stiff, so I'm not gonna move those too much right now. There's no boot cut, but there is more of a ankle cut. It's down lower. There's a little bit of movement there, up and down, left to right on the feet, which is normal. On his back, nothing special. A couple pockets on his back there, but just a solid looking figure. As far as the paint apps, I think the paint apps look good. There isn't many on here, but the logo stamps they did look great. The helmet and the head sculpt looks really good. So overall, I'd say this is a really great figure. Seems tight, or the joints and everything seem tight. There's nothing loose on here yet, so I'm liking the way this guy's looking. I really do. So let's start getting some of these accessories on him and see how he looks. See what the loadout looks like. All right, let's get those weapons on. So we got those handguns. So like I said, they only will slide into the holsters on both sides of the leg. So those look good in there like that. We've got those. We've also got this knife. But to be honest, as of right now, I'm not seeing anywhere for the knife, and that's kind of strange. Well, unless somebody can tell me, I do not know where that knife is supposed to go. It does not look like there is any knife sheath on this guy anywhere, so I'll have to figure that out. As far as the knife goes, as far as the guns, we've got a couple. Get that in there. So we've got that one, and we've got this guy. So we can have them loaded right up. A little extra effort to get those guns in hand, but so there we go. The heavy artillery, and we got that backpack we'll put on. So that backpack actually fits nice. I was kind of worried because of that scarf piece, how it kind of sticks out, but to be honest, that backpack actually fits on there really well. So there he is with we got the backpack on him, we got the guns on the holsters, but again, don't have a spot for that knife, which is really strange. He's also got the bazooka, the rocket launcher, which actually could probably just go over his shoulder, but to be honest, there's so many ways you can outfit this guy that it's kind of your choose your own adventure. May actually want more than one figure of these for army building, because there's lots of different ways this guy could be displayed, and apparently to these, whoever, like the leader of the Snow Serpents will be wearing the headpiece there and the cape. So lots you can do with that. So all right, so there's that one, and let's take a look at him with the snowboard. So the snowboard just fits on pretty simply, just pegs into the boots. It's a very snug fit into those boots, but does stay on there nicely. So if you want to do any crazy snowboard tricks or anything crazy in the snow, this guy's all ready to go. So there he is on the snowboard. We've also got those snowshoes, so same thing, we can just peg these into the feet like that, and same with that one. So there you go. There we got the snowshoes. They actually help with the standing of the figure. The Snow Serpent definitely looks good. Let's see him with all this fur on. So this simply just gotta get everything lined up. Just gotta get her lined up right. Hopefully that peg wants to sit in there. Now that's a little bit different than like what I was saying, where this kind of sticks out around the peg hole. I don't know if that peg is gonna really stand. Well, I don't like that, because that's not really staying in. That's probably gonna need a little bit of sticky tack just to help keep that on there, because once we put the backpack on, it might stay on, but it's not the most secure. And then we put that headpiece on, and then you've got what looks like the leader of the pack. Definitely a lot going on with this figure. Lots of different things you can do with it. So as a deluxe figure, I think they did really well on this one. So that is about it for the Snow Serpent, and we'll finish this off with some poses, and let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about the Snow Serpent. If you have them already, are you wanting to get them? If you're wanting to get them, I would say definitely go for it, because this is a great figure, and the price actually wasn't too bad for the amount of stuff that you get. So I would definitely need this one in the collection. So as I was saying at the beginning to my question for this video is, how does this Snow Serpent stack up against the others? Well, as far as for the Classified series, I think they did an amazing job on this one. I really do. I know I say that about a lot of the figures, but with the amount of stuff that you get with this guy, and recently I actually acquired this mint on card 25th anniversary Cobra Polar Assault Snow Serpent. This figure looks a lot like this one. So the 25th anniversary run, they did a really good job. I'm not opening this one. This is staying on card. But as far as what comes with it, the weapons, a lot of what we get in there is somewhat comparable to the classified version, and all the weapons and the snowboard and everything you get. There's tons of photos you can do. You can take this guy out in the wintertime, play in the snow together, whatever you want to do. As of right now, other than say Serpentor, I think this is probably the best figure they've had come out. As far as accessories, weapons, all this wolf headpiece, all this stuff, they've done a really good job on it. Yeah, I think this is definitely a figure you need to have. Price isn't too bad, and you may want to even army build this guy. So, and if you guys haven't already subbed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Will really help go a long way for me to keep getting these figures and show them to you. Also, please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and hit that bell so you know when my next video is going to be out. Great looking figure, Hasbro. I really enjoy this one. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.